Hey guys, so today I wanted to show you my updated foundation and face routine, so stay tuned for that. And if you have any questions about the products that I use, just ask me, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye! So I start out by moisturizing my face, and I use Clinique's Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. Looks like this. And I do about 3 dots worth. And I just rub this in, and I have a clean face, and I've toned with the toner. And next I use Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and I just take some and I put it on my finger and I just make like a line. This one's almost out. So it equals out to be like 1 squirt, and then I rub it in. And a little bit does go a long ways. For foundation, I use Revlon Colorstay 150 Buff. Looks like this. I do the size of a nickel. That's all you need. I'm using a MAC 187, and I just take it and you just barely tap the top. So you only get it on just the bristles, if you can see that. And then I always just start on my right side, on my cheeks, and just stipple it on there. Once I have it stippled, then I just go in a circular motion and blend it in. And make sure you bring it over into your ear and down a little bit on your jawline and your neck. Okay, so I've done the foundation, but I've left my nose undone and underneath my eyes. I don't use the stippling brush on my nose because I have really big pores on my nose and it makes my nose look really weird, so I'm going to use a cosmetic sponge to do that. But first, to do under my eyes, I'm using Sally Hansen's. It's an all-over brightener. It's by the Carmen D collection. It's this purple color. It's like lavender. I take that with my ring finger and I just place that under my eyes. And focus really well on all your dark spots. So that's like in the inner corner. I take a concealer brush. This one's by Sonia Kashuk. And I just blend this in very softly. I take Urban Decay 24/7 concealer. Looks like this. This one is in CIA, I believe. Yep, CIA. And I just take my brush and I just get some on there. And then I pat that on over top of the purple. And then I take the cosmetic sponge and then I just pat this in. Okay, and then, I know, sorry I look crazy. Whatever I have left on this, I just take a little bit, I pat it on there, and I pat it on my nose. I don't really rub, I just pat it. And then whatever is extra, I just put it on top of the concealer and just blend it all in so my nose and my under eyes, they blend in. Okay, and then for powder, I'm using Revlon Colorstay Pressed Powder in Light, and this one is the one that goes with my foundation. On the package, it'll tell you what color this is compatible with, so I picked up this one. And I just take the little poofy thing they have, and I just pat on the powder. And then after I do that, I take a small kabuki brush, and then this is MAC Studio Fix in NW20, and I just put a little bit on my brush, and then I blend these all in together. For powder under my eyes, I use the Sonia Kashuk for the quad of concealer, and I use the little bit of powder down here. And I just have it on a fluffy brush, and I just put it underneath my eyes. Okay, and so now, so I don't look so pale, I use Physcians formula, and this is in beige. It looks like this. It's very dark to be just a powder, but I use it with a kabuki brush, and I blend it in, and it kind of gives me a little bit of color. A little bit like bronzer, but it's not as brown. So this just goes all over. Okay, after I do that, I do my sculpting, like my cheeks, I do my nose, I do my jawline. I'm using MAC Sculpt Shape and Accentuate. So it looks like this. I take the dark side with the contour brush. See how much is on there? And I start clear up here at the top of my ear. And you can suck in and draw it down. So you can see that dark line. So once you have that, you can blend that in. Take one tap onto the brown side and go along your hairline at the top. One tap on the again, and you do your jawline. Go back behind your ear and then blend it down. Now to contour my nose, I use this contour brush. It says it's a double-ended brush. It says shadow and contour, so I'm using this side. It's very dense and it's angled. It's like very dense. I take just a tiny bit and I go into the dark brown, tap it off. And then for my nose, I start right here at the bridge and just be very lightly, do it very lightly, and bring the color down. Whatever's on the brush you can bring in on the tip of your nose. Take your contour brush and just blend it very lightly. And the last thing I do for my face is do my eyebrows. And I've just learned this trick, and it works for me. If it works for you, that's great. Go ahead and try it. If not, sorry, but it works for me. I take a NYX Jumbo pencil in dark brown. And as you can see right now, this is my natural color of my eyebrows. They're so blonde, you can't see them. It's pathetic. So what I do, I take the pencil and I go opposite of my eyebrow hairs very, very lightly. And the hairs will pick up just enough color. Then I take, this is a Costco brush, and this has an eyeliner brush on one side and then a spoolie on the other. I take the spoolie side and I brush the hairs into their position, and it spreads the color just a little bit. And now, while there's still some product on there, I go to the eyeliner side. I only use it for my brows though. And then I blend in the color so it goes into my skin and onto every hair. Now you can either leave it like that or you can set it with powder. I set mine with Anastasia Beverly Hills Duo in Golden Blonde, and I use the dark side. And I start in my arch and I blend the color down. And then I go on to the light side, and that goes on the thickest part of my eyebrow. And I blend it into the dark, into the arch. Okay, after my eyebrows, my hair fell out. I take my kabuki brush. I had my Studio Fix powder and my Revlon Colorstay powder. Whatever's left on there, I just rub it over my eyebrows just to tame them, and so they're not as dark looking, they look more natural. Blend it in, and that's it for my foundation and face routine. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.